Welcome in, Renegades. Now, I don't know what is up with Mondays, guys, but it's an insane time right now for crypto, especially the internet computer. We're going to talk about why. But man, I almost didn't make a video today because I got some stupid cold. I was supposed to stay late at work and I couldn't even do that. But I'm making a video anyway because I just can't let every Monday go to the wayside because there's some incredible stuff happening on ICP that makes me incredibly bullish, even though the market is all Bitcoin. It's Bitcoin season right now. But we are going to see altcoins start to move closer towards November. It happens every time we see altcoins hit right by Thanksgiving. And nothing is different this time. I'm waiting for a massive blast off with ICP. Guys, we're about to make a lot of money really quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm posting as soon as I'm selling my ICP. And then I'm going to be waiting until 2027 to buy it back, what I don't have in my 8-year Neuron. And this is a good reason why, because I want to talk about some inflation, because inflation is one of the biggest parts that is making ICP underperform the broader market in the long term. And it's going to start to bring ICP into the forefront because with deflation ends up coming more interest in people. And so I do want to talk about Dominic Williams' post right here. So hashtag mission 70. He says during 2026, aggressively reduce ICP inflation 70% plus. So this is the biggest news that we could hear here besides the next news that I have. These things are what is making me like Caffeine AI, Odin.fun, getting the inflation down, marketing, then the CoinDesk 20. So ICP is about to have everything that it needs for a massive move to about $6, $6.20 is where I'm looking at. It's basically going to double price. I'm thinking like a couple weeks into November is what my calculations are saying. We'll look at that in a bit. But this is so huge. If we can get that inflation down, you're burning tokens, you're getting more tokens off of the market compared to what is being minted. That is going to create a supply shock, even if short term, and then it will trickle effect down into the longer term situations. So honestly, they're already doing this with Bob.fun. They're doing this with Caffeine AI, getting these cycles burning, which is reducing the supply of ICP compared to what is being minted through the NNS. So, excuse me, my eyes are watering. Okay, sorry about that. Ooh, all right. So this is huge. Thank you, Dom, for getting it. Like, yes, it's all about the tech, but let's make some money so we can get people here for the tech. That's a genius idea. Get that inflation down. Let people start making money. Then they'll come for the tech and stay for the tech, right? And this is another reason. So Bitcoin is obviously dominating the entire market right now. Now, Internet Computer is closely tied to Bitcoin as an altcoin because of things like Odin.fun. Now, this has had over 10,000 plus Bitcoin total volume on Odin.fun. So this is not a small little project. This is actually something that can actually shape DeFi on Bitcoin forever. So this is what Bitcoin DeFi looks like in motion, fast, scalable, real, built on ICP for Bitcoin. We're not predicting the future. We're building it. And yes, we're still early. So these are the kind of things that I'm super bullish on. The deflation, these big amounts of Bitcoin coming into ICP through these DeFi protocols on Bitcoin, Odin.fun. So we do want to kind of pay attention to what's going on here as well. So now I want to talk about this. This is the biggest news that I have seen since an ETP for ICP. The only thing bigger than this would be an actual ETF spot for ICP. Oh, man. Excuse me. So CoinDesk 20 performance update. Index jumps 4.5% as all constituents climb higher. Bitcoin Cash surged 12.7% and Aptos gained 6.5%, leading the index higher over the weekend. Now, ICP isn't one of the top gainers, but this is super bullish with ICP, especially with the deflation and everything else that is going to be kind of happening. So we got Bitcoin Cash leading the pack, Aptos even over Ethereum. Bitcoin, of course, and then we have ICP above XLM somehow at the bottom. So it seems like a lot of these layer one or really good blockchains are at the bottom right now, that people didn't have access before. And so this is super bullish for ICP. They're lagging right now, which means there's a lot of liquidity that could come in once the market starts moving a little bit. These big, money is going to start to get into ICP, especially when it's deflationary, with the alpha launch of Caffeine AI with Odin.fun and all of these amazing things that, ICP is doing. So this is huge. Like, so that you guys don't understand, just because it's 2.5% right now, these will fluctuate, especially as these other cryptos start really going up and start, taking profits out of there. Then we're going to see what are lagging right now become the forefront, like it is in developer activity. We get that deflation down. We get the Bitcoin DeFi protocol slamming it. So we're doing pretty big things with ICP in this. So all 20 assets are trading higher, even ICP. So we are going to start to see this massive volume come in, which we haven't seen yet, which is good. Sitting at $3.18 with $58 million in volume makes me extremely bullish. Whenever we have this smaller volume, we either move to the downside or the upside with significant force. And I think Bitcoin might be going to a new all-time high pretty soon, or at least some fluctuation or some consolidation, so that ICP and other altcoins can start moving by the end of the month. It's Pumptober, remember that. So we had manipulation because the big money knows what Pumptober is too. And they thought all of you guys were going to take profits in October. So they dumped the price in October so that you couldn't take your profits. So it's all a psychological game now. And what they're doing is they're just going to use Bitcoin to destroy the entire market until they're ready to let Bitcoin go, because it's $1 trillion industry. So, I mean, we're going to see ICP have a massive move. And I think we're going right back up here to this $6 range, like right up here. So we're going to see 620. So that's our resistance, right around 610 to 620. So, and in this month, we just had that big dump, and we haven't even tested 420 again. We really only went up to test 374. And so I think there's going to be another test of 420 coming pretty soon. And I can't wait to see what the future of ICP is holding at these prices. Now, I do want to take a step back here. Let's see. Can I get the... Oh, it's not this one. Hold on. It's this one. Sorry. Let's go to... Let's just do this. Jeez, I can't even type. Okay, sorry, guys. It's been a long day. So I do want to look at these oscillators, because everything technical says it's going down, but ICP is continuing to climb, and make a test of that 330 area. So yeah, we're down 98.72% all time, 5 years. Yep. 1 year, we're down about 60%. This is all good times to buy ICP. So that's what I'm looking to do. So why would you be selling? So yes, moving averages are below, and they are keeping us down right now. But remember how fast we move through moving averages. So we're going to be just slamming through these. It's a strong sell for the moving average. Summary oscillators are actually neutral right now. So we definitely want to see this seasonal pump. Look at that. Look at the seasonal pumps. So right when we start to get into November, December, we are going to pump. This is a really good chart to show you where we are at in the cycle right now. We're getting ready to go up here pretty soon. Even in 2024, we ended up having a nice pump. So what I would like to encourage you guys is don't leave before, the victory, because look at that. We're going to see a massive move for ICP just slam into that upside. So yeah, it is just something that I'm really watching for a breakout come next month. So this is super bullish for me for ICP. I've been leverage trading. I knew that I shorted ICP down here, got back in. So that was a descending broadening wedge. We saw that coming. We broke down, boom. So if you guys want, I will post these calls if you'd like. The reason I don't is because I don't want you to use them and then somehow you don't trade the same way I do and you fail. But if you're okay with just, taking a risk on my calls, then I'll tell you when I make these things. I literally shorted it 327 right here. Right here. This breakdown right here I hit. So then it went all the way down. I wish I would have got 315. I think I got out at like 320. Got out like right here. And then I got back in at the same price. So I thought it was going to go down and then we ride it back up. It did go a little bit lower. And then we went back up and we're still, testing it now. I'm really waiting for a big breakout. I'm not going to be too risky trying to find that breakout and get leverage wrecked. They could wreck you real quick back down, but we're going to be moving. Whether we go back down and test $3 again or not, that's irrelevant. I'm looking at the long term, next month and a half, 2 months. ICP is absolutely going to $6. We're going to see ICP at $10 before the end of the year and maybe even higher. So this is what you guys need to understand. We're really getting ready for a move in the bull market. This is all just longs and shorts right now because there is no retail in crypto. So what they're doing is they're just pumping it up, taking profit, pumping it down, taking profit, pumping it up, taking profit, pumping it down, taking profit. And so that's what these short sellers are doing. And then, the long sellers are just loading up at these prices with like 10x leverage to see if they can't get a nice breakout to that $6 range. But I'd be very careful trying to get that breakout. They're probably going to dump it before the pump. So just be careful. This is looking good, like a double bottom. We also have like a head and shoulders. So we're really starting to see, neutral action. And this is with low volume, neutral action. They're not showing bearish. They're not showing bullish. So essentially right now, this is the symmetrical phase of the bull market to psychologically beat you out of your market. Actually, this is not symmetrical triangle. I mean, yeah, it is. It is definitely a symmetrical. I was hoping it was going to be like a falling wedge. It almost looked like a falling wedge for a second, but that's definitely a symmetrical triangle. So we are, having this consolidation. I'd say a nice breakout of this area, this downward trending slope line. If we can get above this EMA 50 on the 15-minute, then we could be seeing a move to the upside. Now let's look at these bigger time frames. As you see, it is starting to get in this area, trading higher highs, higher lows. And this is what we want to see for continued moving. Now, I am starting to see a massive inverse head and shoulders right here. And if this plays out, we are going to see ICP really move to the upside here, guys. And I'm going to get in the chat in a minute, see how you guys are doing. But we definitely want to move that up here. There we go. So this right here. If we go up, because one, we have a cup and handle, a nice thick girl cup and handle. We got a nice thick girl cup and handle here. And so this is a thick cup and handle. We want to see a move back up to the top here at 330. Then if we can break this resistance level, this big area, I can see a move back up to that $4 range because we are going to be above that EMA 50 on the 4-hour now. So this is looking incredibly bullish for me. Yes, we are sitting at 52, which means there is some more volume coming in, and we like to see that. Now, is this guaranteed? No, but it's starting to look really bullish on these smaller time frames to me. And then we do have this massive falling wedge. Or I would just even say massive resistance trend line right here. So if we break out of this, we're going to be going and testing that trend line is what I believe is going to happen. Oh, man. Yeah, let's just kind of do it that way. So it's going to test right at, and this will probably come down a little bit until then at 389. So we're going to be testing the top of this wedge too, and then that could turn into like a cup and handle. We also have a little bit of a cup and handle right here. So I'm really thinking that we're going to be testing 388 pretty soon. There's nothing stopping us except this big resistance at that 330 area that we're testing it, closing higher, and then holding support as well at that 315 area. So this is definitely bullish for me long term. Now, I do want to see how you guys are doing tonight. Thank you guys for showing up for me. Like, that means a lot, especially because I'm sick doing this right now. But we gonna make it, guys. Because I love making content. It helps, with a lot of things in my life, because this is something I'm really good at and I want to share it with the people who have supported me. So let's get into the chat, guys. It's time to make some money here pretty soon. Divinity is putting together a mosaic, and as Dom said, it's something deeper, and the ending will be beautiful. Poetic. I like my poetic people around here. But yes, so this is huge because now ICP is part of an ETF. Now, what we need is an actual ETF for ICP, but getting exposure into that institutional market in America, that's Dom's biggest move. Dom, we need you to be smooching. Yeah, we need you out there smooching people. We need you out there schmoozing. Grayscale. We need to get ICP listed on BlackRock. We need to, and I believe is ICP on BlackRock? Hold on. I swear I heard something. I think BlackRock. Wait, what? Oh, not yet. The company does, however, offer other ways to gain exposure to the broader cryptocurrency and blockchain space. Yeah, that's not about ICP though. Dang. So we don't have BlackRock yet, but that is going to be the future. Once BlackRock, Grayscale. Let's just check Grayscale. I don't know. Was it Grayscale I heard instead of BlackRock? Let's see. Whoops. Because this is going to be the biggest thing that brings money into the market. Okay, they're under consideration. So yeah, ICP ETF hopefully coming soon on Grayscale as well. So this is what Dominic Williams needs to do in this next year, is start making friends with these big companies like Grayscale, BlackRock, and things like that, and start using some of that funds. I don't know if that's possible. I might be just your Dom knows what he can do, but we really need to start getting ICP into that American money market. Just like CKB, we want that on Coinbase. We need these things to happen to create the future. But what's happening in the CoinDesk ETF, we can't overlook that. We can't overlook caffeine because we want more. And that's something I'm learning in my life. I am thankful for everything I have, the beautiful people in my life. I was sick at work today, and the women all took care of me. It felt really good to have like all of those women supporting me and nurturing me at work when I'm a big baby and I'm sick. So it's about the camaraderie of understanding that everything is happening when it needs to happen, and us backing Dominic Williams and Definity and their decisions and how they're moving things. And a lot of you might not agree with that, but I think Definity has done well so far to get Caffeine AI out, to get ICP listed in the CoinDesk. You don't think that might be something to do with the marketing or something? Because they have a really good relationship with CoinMarketCap and CoinDesk. So these are the things that we want to see for the future. Okay. I mean, an ICP is the best currency to transact in. So even when I'm not like trying to invest in ICP, I hold ICP so I can transact real world value at any time. ICP is the fastest crypto. So if I need to send it and sell it for something immediately, I'm at the store, I'm in line, there's someone behind me, getting rushed, and I'm like, oh, dang, I forgot my card, or whatever reason that you need. ICP actually is a real world use case. And that's what really brought me to it and kept me here. Besides the state, there's a lot of things, but that's one of the main things so I didn't lose money. is so I could move my money around in the bull market quickly, efficiently, and cheaply. Or cheap. That isn't a word, cheaply. Keep up the good work. ICP to the happy moon. All right. Yes. So this is what I want to talk about. Guys, even if ICP only goes to $10, you're 3x in your money. It's going higher than that. I'm just saying. If you want to double or triple your money, not financial advice, guys, don't let this opportunity slip you by. I would be picking up as much ICP as I could right now at these low prices. I'm doing it. Every time I leverage trade, I buy more ICP when I win, and then I send it off exchange. I win, and I'm just going to be stacking up as much ICP. If I win the Caffeine AI contest, we're just stacking up ICP. And then, okay, you'd love to. Okay, so I'll start posting my trades then. Wait, what just happened there? There we go. So I'm definitely going to be posting my trades in all of my chats and on Twitter as well. So guys, I thank you for everything. I'm going to go. My computer's dying and I'm sick. But if you could share this, smash that like, and I'll be here next Monday. So hopefully we'll be at $4. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye.